How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are showcasing the Phy Beerus EZA. We got him rainbow status max links, and we are ready to check this guy out. This is one of the earliest Dokkan fests I pulled. Not the first, but definitely up there with one of the first that I pulled. So I'm excited to finally see him get his EZA, even if it's in an odd celebration. So let's take a look at what he's doing now that he's EZA. So he's got attack 50%, defense 200%. He gets an additional attack 150% when performing a super attack. He reduces damage received by 40% with 3 or more key spheres obtained. He has an additional damage reduction of 30% before attacking with 7 or more key spheres obtained, and he has an additional attack defense 150% within the same turn after receiving an attack. He also randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres and effective against all types when there is a Realm of Gods category enemy. So that secondary effect really only applies in one fight, and that is against Phy Beerus. Otherwise, there's not really any other Realm of Gods enemies. So I mean, take your hidden potential for what you will. Personally, I had him built for crit before he EZA'd. I may switch him up to additionals. I haven't really decided, but he is an attack stacker, so I do feel like having critical hit is helpful. Although for fights specifically like Phy Beerus, it's not necessary, right? But every other fight, he does need that crit to penetrate whatever he's fighting in case he's type disadvantage, right? That's the worst thing about attack stackers, right? Is sometimes, even though the attack stat's really high, if they don't get that critical hit, the attack isn't going to do that much. So let's go ahead. Let's jump in. We are in the Shadow Dragons event, and we have the actually pretty good setup here. One of his big problems before was the fact that he didn't really have a whole lot of good link partners, but since the beginning of this year, he's actually got quite a few good setups, especially from all the Sand Day EZAs. To add to that, right, he pre-global thank you celebration, he only had one good 200% leader, and that was the Gohan Bond Master Disciple. But now we also have AGL Vegito to use for them as well, so that's what I'll be using to showcase them. So let's go ahead and let's grab this. The extra damage reduction they also have as well is very helpful. He didn't have any of that, and he was one of those that needed to get hit before doing anything, and of course the super is the first thing we take. But look, 90k at 14 million. My goodness, I was not anticipating that for an opening turn. Alright, I do have secondary additionals on him, so there is a chance we can get additional out of him. I think I've got 11 additional in him right now. There we go, and now they're going to have their boost. Honestly, that was pretty impressive. I was not anticipating that.
We Saiyans have no limits.
Let's charge together at full power!
It should be around here.
Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's float off the Whis. Let's grab that. Alright, we're going to have to take that so we can get Bulma's support up, and then let's send off the Whis. Whis is going to be our support. He's got 70% chance to dodge, plus all the dodge that I invested in him, so should be fine as a floater in this event, because nobody cancels dodge here. And ideally, what I would like to see is maybe if we can get a turn where we can get AGL Vegito out and launch his super attack in slot 1 for the Beerus here. So, okay, so we're not going to get the 3 key spheres here, right? And that's going to give us the 40% damage reduction, but how's our defense? 250. We actually should be okay here defensively. Right. When performing a super attack, 7 or more, same turn. Alright, so we're not going to get the extra... If we put him in slot 2, well, we will lose that. We won't get the extra 150%, which I feel like that's more important, making sure we get that extra 150% attack and defense. And the 40... Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Oh, we don't actually do anything. Okay, we'll take it. We still get the raise, though. Now Beerus and Whis are going to do their thing. Nice. Alright, they should tank this super. Or they could dodge it, too. That works. Alright, we'll get the attack, defense raise out of these guys. And now the attack raises. Alright, let's grab that. Grab that with the Bulma. Let's grab that with the Whis. Perfect. Alright, nice. Alright, so we got another turn where we can take a hit first. 250k defense. That's about where we're gonna be starting at. We will get our 3 key spheres here, so we'll get at least the 40% damage reduction. I would like to be able to have a turn here where we can get the extra damage reduction by picking up the 7 key spheres, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Ooh, wow, okay. I didn't realize how much we actually picked up. The support from Bulma and Whis this turn really goes hard. Alright, how are we post-super here with the damage reduction? No, we're good. Alright. Alright, Beerus and Whis finally next to a good partner. Although, I think they're only on the 150% here for Vegito. Same with STR Whis. He's only on the 150%. Alright, so let's float this one off. Let's grab that. There we go, we'll get the support up. And let's take that. Perfect. Since these guys are stacking defense, even though they'll lose out on their passive here in a minute, on this fight, I think should be okay. Alright, and Oceanus decides to Super Bulma, which should be fine. Yeah, we're good. Alright, and then we'll get a defense raise out of these guys. Alright, so we get another turn with some pretty decent support, once again. A little bit better on the defense with the support from this guy, too, actually, so... okay, there we go. We get the full 7 this turn, so... Alright, a lot better. Let's grab that. And let's grab that. So, how are we looking attack-wise here? We are going to get the extra 150 attack. Alright, we are climbing up there. Attack stackers go boom. Alright, nice. how's their defense? A little bit lower than I'd like to see it. Alright, let's grab that. They can still dodge, that's why, so... Grab that with Bulma. And let's grab that. Yeah, okay, good. Talk about luck. They're gonna get the attack stack too, actually. Alright, and Bulma will pick up the additional super here. Okay, so now we just need Whis' great chance to dodge, because he's probably going to take a bit of damage here if he gets hit. There we go. There we go. Alright, perfect. Whis did what he needed to do. Alrighty, so no support this turn, but we are able to pick up the extra key here. Grab that, and let's grab that with these guys. Perfect. Alright, and we're going to take a super, but we are type advantage. We have our full damage reduction. Nothing.
Time to get serious.
Alright, and we're going to get the Dokkan attack here. Oop, tap that a little early. Perfect. Not really. We missed the first one. Nice, 30 million with the Dokkan attack, you love it. Alright, now these guys do have type advantage. Does Whis have any dodge in him? I forget, it's been so long since I've used him. Oh, not on this turn he doesn't. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and use a Whis here then, just to protect him. And then we will grab that with these guys. We'll grab that with Bulma. And we'll grab that. Alright, so we didn't grab enough key spheres for Bulma to get the double super, so we'll probably just get one here. Yep. Okay, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, we're using the Whis just to protect this guy here. He's just our support unit for the Beerus. Yeah, I mean, look at how much damage he's still taking off that single normal. Alright, so how are we looking here? About where we're expecting defensively. Alright, so let's grab that. I just want to see this attack stat. I love watching this attack stat climb. It is so much fun, so let's grab that. Alright, I mean, we know... Ooh, so this super, without the Whis active, probably still would have done a bunch of damage, but 20 million, look at that. I mean, he would have survived with 40% damage reduction, but obviously we went ahead and added the Whis to help us out for 80% damage reduction. But he would have survived that. He would have taken a lot of HP, but that int Whis on the last turn probably wouldn't have survived those normals. Or at least not enough that we could have survived this super here. Alright, so... Alright, for... Let's go ahead and do this number.
It's now or never, Vegeta.
1 hour, but that's it!
I am the fusion of Vegeta and Kakarot. Vegeta!
And this is Vegito Blue! Yeah!
It's now or never, Vegeta.
1 hour, but that's it!
I am the fusion of Vegeta and Kakarot. Vegeta!
And this is Vegito Blue! Yeah!
Alright, so let's go ahead, let's refresh our memories real quick. Let's see. Is this gonna do anything for us on the next turn? Within the activating turn. Okay, that's not gonna help us at all. What about his super attack? Is it for multiple turns? 18 key. 1 turn. Alright, so it's only gonna help out this turn. Bulma's active though, it's been a minute. For 1 turn. Okay, so it's not really gonna help anybody on this turn. So let's just go ahead and do this. We'll grab that. Alright, and we should be solid. So we're not going to use Bulma's active, but I just wanted to get the Vegito out here so that way we don't have to transform him when it's time. We'll let this Vegito just kind of ramp up here. And if for whatever reason we don't kill this turn, maybe we can get lucky and come back on the next turn with against the ice. I doubt it though. I mean, we're already pretty heavily attacking. We have a huge attack stat. Plus, we're getting a 50% boost here. And, of course, that's what happens on this turn. Alright, so let's go ahead. Well, we'll get the 3. Grab this. And let's grab this. Alright, let's see here. So, is that enough? No. And the funny thing is, we never got his active skill either, because we never fell below the HP amount. Okay, this might actually work out then. Oh, okay. But of course we don't have our partner here. Alright, and they're gonna heal us up, so... Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to get the active skill. Maybe against Zamos we'll be able to see that active skill in play, but, you know, with these guys triple supering, probably not going to happen. Love it. Yeah, look at that. Alright, did he lock Bulma? He did, didn't he? Alright. Let's do that number. Let's grab that with the Whis. And grab that with the Bulma. And that'll finish it. I mean, we got to see a, you know, 20+ million attack stat. I think that's pretty good for him. We could have gotten it even higher if we had actually gotten the active skill. But we couldn't take the damage when we needed to. But if that Int Whis did 200k there, he actually probably would have been okay against the Nova. Well, actually, maybe not. Nova actually hits harder than Ice, so... But then again, Ice was type disadvantage, so hard to say. Alrighty, so there you have it, folks. There is the Dokkan Fest Phy Beerus EZA showcase. Pretty impressed with this guy, right? Coming out the gate there with that 14 million certainly surprised me, and he only got better from there. I think they did. This is one of the few EZAs this year that I can, like, hands down, there's no cope. Like, they handled him well. There's nothing bad to say about him. Like, they gave him everything he needed. Granted, it is tied to some key spheres. He's got effective against all types tied to Realm of Gods. But outside of that, right, like, I mean, that's just like minor things that it barely affects him in the grand scheme of things, right? You could build him up quicker by going full additionals and trying to take advantage of that effective against all types against fights like Fuse the Moss, or you can build him crit and just watch him hit hard every single turn that he attacks, right? It just depends on which way you want to go. Either way is going to work out for you, especially when he has a good partner like the Beerus and Whis, who provide him most of the links that he needs, on top of providing some healing support for any damage he may take in slot 1. So very impressed with this unit. Can't wait to test him out in the Grand Tour. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that, because this is going to be a ride. So anyways, guys, that is the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let me know, what are your thoughts on Beerus's EZA? And if nothing else, guys, thanks for watching, and aloha.